What's going on, everybody? It is Christmas week, and I am your host, Mick Manhattan, the Scene Snob, and this is an all-new Mick's Movie Picks. And I'm going to talk about some Christmas specials that I think you shouldn't miss, that I truly love and adore, and I have to watch every year. We get something for everybody in this. And I'm going to talk about a few things that maybe you've heard of, maybe you haven't heard of. I got some for horror fans in there, too, that I think they should really check out. But here we're going to get into it. But you can check out Mick's Picks every week over on our YouTube channel, but before that, it goes up 48 hours before on our Patreon channel. So if you are interested in joining our Patreon, head over into the link below and you can join up there. So let's jump in. First up on the list is, before I get started, I do want to say that I love Charlie Brown Christmas. It is one of my favorite specials of all time. I have to watch it every year. I put it on for my kids, but equally as important in my household, and I grew up with, and I made sure to watch as much as I could. I had it on VHS, I have it on DVD, I have it in a digital copy now, is a Garfield Christmas. Garfield Christmas is a wonderful tale. It brings John, Odie, and Garfield to John's family's farm, and the whole thing starts off very selfish and ends on a beautiful note of family, love, and giving. I really think that this should be a main staple in a lot of households, especially if you have kids. It's a beautiful tale. Everybody in it is just wonderful, and it's just a half hour of fun, and there's a lot of comedy to it too. So go check out a Garfield Christmas. Next up on the list, sticking within the same vein of watching things with your family, especially your kids, another staple in my household that was an animated product was Mickey's Christmas Carol. I hear a lot of people talk about Once Upon Christmas with Mickey, things like that, whatever that new special is. I never really got into it. My kids watch it. Mickey's Christmas Carol is always where it was at. I love that one. I have to watch it. Everybody's in it. It's fantastic. It's our introduction to Scrooge and who he was if you didn't read the comic books. And it's so heartfelt, and it's a beautiful rendition of A Christmas Carol. So I definitely think you guys should check that out if you haven't already. Next up on the list, I'm a big Bill Murray fan, and I'm a sucker for his Christmas special. It came out on Netflix 2 years ago, A Very Murray Christmas. It's a fun little tale of Bill Murray trying to put on a Christmas special, but there's snow in the air and he is not able to pull it off. There's a fun nostalgic feel to it, to send back to what the 60s specials were and things like that. You get some great musical performances, some friends stop by, and it's just a great time, and I think should be something that everybody enjoys. So check it out. It's on Netflix. Next up on the list, getting a little bit darker for the horror fans. This is one that means something very special to me. As you guys know, we lost our dear friend Len. He was my best friend in 25 years. He was a Scene Snob. He helped build this whole thing, and he lost his fight with cancer back in August. And around Christmas time, which was his favorite holiday, I think about him a lot, and he was a big horror fan. And one thing that we always talked about, one thing that we watched together and really enjoyed, was Tales from the Dark Side, an old episode called Season of Belief, and it was about the Grither. Now, I will say his name. You see it right here up on the screen. I'm going to just let you go and find it. If you're a horror fan, it's a really cool little Christmas tale that I think you should check out and find out who the Grither actually is. So go check that out. It's a lot of fun. And last but not least on this list is one that I feel deserves to be talked about. The fight about, is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not? And people are like, no, it's not. There's no snow. No, there's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Whatever. I say it is, you say it isn't, fine. But the biggest argument I've always heard was it's not because there's no snow, which makes no sense to me because there's Christmas everywhere, even if there's no snow. But regardless, then Die Hard 2 should be. Die Hard 2 deserves to be on this list. It is a Christmas movie. It's wonderful action, and it is not as good as the first one, but almost as good as the first one. I really enjoy this movie. I have to watch this every year as well, and I never hear it get talked about enough. So Die Hard 2, Die Harder, is definitely a Christmas movie with on the likes of Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Batman Returns, and more. So go check out Die Hard 2. I think it should be on the list. Doesn't get talked about enough, and the whole argument isn't even brought up, but it does take place on Christmas Eve to be exact. So go check it out. And that is my list for this Christmas week, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Mick's Movie Picks is up every week, and we give recommendations of little hidden gems that you can go check out. And we have a lot more in store. We're going to do some for New Year's, things like that, so keep watching. You can check it out on our YouTube page, so head over there and please hit subscribe and the notification button. But if you want to check it out earlier than Monday when it's usually scheduled to come out, you can join our Patreons, $5 a month. If you become a super fan, you have perks like monthly prize giveaways, gifts, things like that, and more. But you get early access to all of our recorded content. So you can get Real Combat 24 hours early. All of our movie reviews early. Our Spider-Man reviews are up now, and you can go check that out. They were up days ahead of time on our Patreon before they were even up on our YouTube. So stuff like that. And it's just a lot of fun. Also, join our Discord, our geek community, where everybody goes and we can kind of hang out and talk about movies and other stuff, collectibles, things like that. That's available now. Go check it out. Thanks everybody for watching. Again, I am the Scene Snob Mick Manhattan. I appreciate you. Love you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We're on a break after Real Combat this week, so just enjoy the shows And then go check out our New Year's special on New Year's Eve. Thank you all very much, and we will talk to you guys soon. Take care. Thanks for watching and listening, everybody. I'm the Scene Snob, Mick Manhattan. You can check out the Scene Snobs podcast live every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel, or all podcast platforms afterwards. Also on our YouTube channel, you can check out great shows like Real Combat, the ultimate debate show for movie lovers, Mick's Movie Picks with new recommendations every week, Geek Fest Live every Sunday night, and new movie reviews and news all the time. Like and subscribe, then hit the notification bell so you know when all of our new episodes drop. Thank you so much to all of our amazing Patreon supporters, with whom this would not be possible. They help keep the lights on and support us in such big ways. If you would like to become a supporter on our Patreon and take advantage of all the perks like monthly giveaways, early access, and so much more, head on over to the Scene Snobs Patreon page and just sign up on one of our 2 tiers. Join our awesome community of geeks, movie lovers, and so much more, and join up on our Discord. The Scene Snobs Discord is now live, and you can head over to thescenesnobs.com for links to there and more. The Scene Snobs merch store is now open with original fun designs that are available on all different types of merch and apparel. Check out thescenesnobsmerch.com. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to all of our social media accounts like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and so many more. We have fun updates, topics, we talk about collectibles, and so much more on there. It's a great time. You can find all of our links to everything on thescenesnobs.com or on our link tree, which are down in the descriptions below. Thanks again, everyone. Stay tuned and stay geeky.